Hello there, everybody. Good Wednesday. I forgot what day it was. I hope that all of you are doing really, really good. Oh Lord, now I'm tickled. We had some snow this morning. Oh God, it's been a crazy day. I packed everything up to go to the post office this afternoon and got to the post office and didn't have any of my mailing stuff. That's right, y'all. I left it all on the table at home. So, we're just going to start all over again tomorrow and see if things don't kind of even out for me. I don't know if it's like retrograde or I think we just got out of a retrograde period. But anyway, okay. That's enough of that. I have flow pockets to go in the shop today. You might recall I said that we were done with flow pockets. Well, you know what? We aren't. We're just having the best time ever with them. And I listed 3 yesterday, and they were snapped up really quickly. So I thought I would do 3 more today. And put those in the shop as well. You know, they're just fun, and I think everybody's kind of getting the hang of it. I'm having a lot of repeat purchases for them because it's just, I tell you, it's kind of like a craft grab bag, you know, except your stuff is curated and it's not, you know, it's not junky or anything like that. And if it is, it's good junk, y'all. Okay, let's go in. Let's take a look. I have also kind of changed my filming direction, so I hope that that is going to help us as well. Close your eyes, going in. Hang on a second. Hold on. Okay, you can open your eyes now. The first flow pocket that we have is, it's called Adventure. And there's a little button right here. It has a curvy road sign. Just a little something that I clipped from a magazine. The pocket is packed with travel ephemera. This is a van from 1978. Look at that. And look at the peoples in the van. They're so interesting. It's hard to believe that in 1978 I had been married for a year. Oh, and I was pregnant part of that year as well. Hard to believe. I graduated in 1976. The latter 70s were busy times, y'all. The next little pocket says art, and we've got a sugar skull right here. There are wine bottle cutouts right here. I just like the colors of this pocket. It just all kind of fell together. And of course you have this super sweet bead strand. Got lots of fun and funky beads on that as well. This pocket says naturally. It is a farmer and he's working on his corn crop and he does not look too happy about it. There are wood elements in here, there's fabric in here, and there are chipboard flowers too. Let's flip to the next pocket. I'm trying to flip and then not let anything fall out. This pocket says your colors, and it is kind of an ode to green. Everything in it is a shade of green. Even the tag, even the tie on the tag has a shade of green as well. The next pocket says celebration. It just kind of turned out red, white, and blue, and I don't exactly know why, but when they want to do that, I will tell you something about my pockets. They make up their minds about what they want to do and what they don't want to do. This pocket features an owl, and I love these elements because I think they look like moons. The word here is wander, and there's a map in this pocket as well. This pocket says favorite, and it's got some butterflies and chipboard flowers, things that delight me. I have to tell you that flowers absolutely delight me. My neighbor grows the most beautiful roses you've ever seen in your life, and I sorely miss them when it is very, very cold outside. This is a little pocket about home. There's a rocking chair right here. There are roses. There's some home imagery in the back. You guys, when I was stuck at LaGuardia Airport for 12 hours and my my sister-in-law finally said, look, let's get you a flight and you come to Charlotte and you just spend the night with me and your brother. When I finally got on that airplane and I got off in Charlotte, North Carolina, you have to know in Douglas Airport, there are rocking chairs. And I thought I would break down in tears when I saw those rocking chairs after being stuck in Terminal D at LaGuardia. You just don't want to get stuck in D, friends. This pocket says, this is a true story. This is a woman and she's in an older car and her driver is sitting up front. There are like little cooking things right here, little cooking graphics. The words say this is a true story. What happened here? Did she fall in love with the chauffeur? Like on Downton Abbey? It's just, it's a fun story to think about. This pocket says, hello, friend, and it's a puppy dog right here. This one says mix and match. This is a Spode piece from like a 1992 Country Living magazine, I think it was. And I love those older Spode pieces. I think they're so cool. My dream job would be to hang out at the ocean. So what's your dream job? And you've got ocean imagery back here, sunshines and compasses and all kinds of things like that. And then now in the early days of automobiles. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Writers discovered that they could base fictional stories around people in an auto car. So it's really, I tucked a little story in the back of this pocket. It's very interesting. This says recollections, and you've got some of the 1879 ledger paper stuck in here. This pocket says make a wish. This one says start here, and it's kind of like a little maybe having some thoughts about doing things in your house, maybe some interior design projects, maybe something like that. This says live life, and I love these two elements here. This is just a small circle for you to play with. This is an element that was cut from a magazine. So there we go. We have the pocket adventure. Oh, I just hit my head on the lamp. Okay, it's all right. That's the way it's been for several days. I knocked the mirror off Chris's car yesterday backing out of the driveway. I'm almost scared to go anywhere. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? And I'm laughing, but it's not really funny. This pocket says together. And this is an older gentleman. I think this pocket kind of fell together, as we think about multi-generational families and people all living in one house, the mom, the dad, the children, the grandparents, that sort of thing. I just got that kind of feeling when I chose the word together for it. Your colors is the next pocket. I love the earthy colors that we have going on in this pocket. This pocket says discover, and it's got flowers in it and the number 3, and just got some really bright colors for you to play with, as we I'm going to take the paper, I'm going to take the bead strand off here so we can flip it a little bit easier. This little pocket says story, and it features Beauty and the Beast. There's some animal imagery back here. There's the sweetest little monkey on a wooden button. Isn't he cute? This says radiant, and we've got flowers and garden imagery in the back. These pockets kind of go together. This is Mr. Keller, and this is his wife, Ms. Keller. Let's do Mr. Keller, talk about him first. He is a hardworking accountant, but on the side, he really wants to write books, and he wants to write about the new motor cars, and he's going to call his book The Motor Boys. You have some 1879 ledger paper here. and some old vintage text as well. This is his wife, Mrs. Keller. She is going out to play bridge with the ladies. Now, if you're playing bridge with the ladies, you're going to discuss things like the new fabric that you've chosen for your sofa. You might talk about the new dresses that you're making. You might want to discuss some recipes. And when Mrs. Keller goes out with her friends, she has a good day. This pocket is called Time, and it features a little moth that's a butterfly right there. And the G is just what I was thinking garden, you guys, and it does have a lot of garden imagery right here. This pocket says hello. It's got flowers in it. It's even got a little flower button right here. It's got some numbers, lots of flower imagery here. Of course, we're talking about 27 art trading cards, a half dozen art trading coin blanks, as well as 9 tags for you guys to create and play with. This says mix and match. I got a book on the Edsel, and it was the first in the world, was bought by Dr. Frank Zeller. And the Zellers, of course, are featured on the other side of this flow pocket. Long story short, the Edsel did not make it, and that's just all there was to it. This is a little pocket called Experience. This is a motivational speaker from the 1960s, and he has all his travel ephemera in here. This pocket is the Emily Dickinson poem Hope. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without words and never stops at all. Love that. More about the Edsel. These are old clippings from a book. It says On the Road. This one says True Story. It has some travel ephemera in here. This one's called The Kiss. Older guy, younger woman. I'll just let you take it from there. May, December romance. Yeah. Neither a lofty degree of intelligence nor imagination nor both together go to the making of genius. Love, love, love. That is the soul of genius. And that's a quote from Mozart. And this pocket over here has a little moth in it. It's kind of a black and white, very neutral colors right there. So there we go. That pocket is called Together, and it has a sweet bead strand on it. I really love the way that turned out. Okay. Now see, that button fell out, and I know exactly where it fell out of. So I'll put it back. All right, guys, we got one more to peruse. This one is called Connect, and it's an encouragement to connect with your angels, with your inner soul, with your inner self. We don't spend enough time connecting with our inward parts, our heart, our soul. So this is just a little encouraging. Maybe you want to make an art trading card, an inspirational art trading card out of this. This pocket, let's see what this says. I think it says, hold on a second. See if I can pull it up. It's got old imagery in it, which I really love, but I've forgotten the words that I put in here. Then and now. There it is right there. Then and now. It's got a little girl over here, and maybe this is her papa, and she thinks about her daddy then and now. Maybe he is an older fellow, and he is, he's just not quite the person he used to be. This one says note to self. It just kind of fell together. It looks like this guy might write a note to himself. Storyteller is the pocket about Miss Yolanda. And Miss Yolanda lives in Russia. And she's going to invite you over for tea. And she's going to tell you a story that's going to knock your socks off. This pocket says Once Upon a Time. There is beach imagery in here. This one says Peace, and I really do love this. I cut this from an article about Russia and just thought it was just excellent, beautiful imagery. How do you seek peace? Do you do smudging with a feather? Do you pray? Do you have devotional time? I think it's a good thing to kind of review how we find peace, because Lord knows we need all of it. These are your long-lost relatives. They look like cowboys. What are you going to write about that? This says thankful animal imagery in here. This little pocket says, listen to your heart. There's a woman writing in a notebook here. I think she's writing a song. I think she's a guitar player. Favorite things. This is an ode to tea rooms. This one says family, and it does have, it has a TV down here from like 1990 with a DVD perched on top. I just think that is so crazy to think about technology, you know, and how far it's come, and how do we stay in touch with our family now? You know, I use my cell phone, I use my mobile device, and it's so cool to be able to see my kids and talk to my kids and see my sister. You know, we do the, there's a thing called Duo, so we always, talk to each other by Duo. This is a little ode to the South, a little bit of Coca-Cola, a little bit of Gone with the Wind for you. This little pocket is called Notes. This one is classic. This is an industrial kitchen that fed the staff from a department store. Dessert was a nickel, and milk was 7 cents, and a hearty lunch was 47 cents. This is Explorer. This is, I can't remember his name, but he was, it wasn't Admiral Byrd. It was maybe the first person who went to the North Pole, but I can't think about I can't think of the name. This is called The Lost Art. People are burying art to try to reestablish the coral reef. I think that's really beautiful. A little bit of mermaid imagery right here for you. The word happy. This is a sweet clock image, a black and white, and it says time. So there we go, my friends. 3 new flow pockets to go into the shop. I should have these listed a little bit later on tonight. I am really happy that you guys are finding joy in just playing along with these. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good Wednesday, and I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. Take care, y'all. Bye.